Hi, Pisces. Welcome in. I hope your heart feels calm and your energy feels protected today. We're going to tap into your no contact love situation and see what is happening beneath the silence. We'll look at the energy between you both, their current feelings, what they may be thinking, what they may be hiding, and what could be coming next. Take only what resonates, leave the rest behind, trust your intuition, and let's begin your reading.
All right. I feel like right now your person is really deep in thought about partnership. They're seriously contemplating it, especially when it comes to sharing intimate moments with you. It's like they're in a headspace where expressing their feelings is a big priority for them. Honestly, it feels like they're going through a bit of an identity crisis too. Maybe they're finally realizing what they truly want. It's like they're taking the time to deal with their fears, whether it's social anxiety, fear of relationships, or just fear of the future. They're working through all that stuff because they're ready to reach out. They're just like tired of being apart from you. For some of you, this person sees you as a grand adventure. I don't know why, but like the wild thornberries just popped into my head. If you're older, you probably remember that show where the family drove around in an RV exploring wildlife all over the world, like Africa. Well, that's kind of how I'm seeing you in their eyes. You're the wildlife to them. It might sound a little strange, but it's like you're this exciting adventure. They get a rush when they think about you, their heart starts racing, and their stomach flutters. It's like you give them this crazy, electrifying feeling. They are over there wondering if this is what love feels like, because the collective is the only one who makes them feel this way. For some of you, this is someone who wants to come forward to talk, but they are not exactly sure what to say. So I am not sure if there was an issue between the two of you. For some of you, this could be a brand new person coming in who wants to have a conversation because I am getting that they are rehearsing what to say over and over for the next time they see you. This applies whether they see you online or in person. Some of you might work with this person or know them through sports or your children's activities. You could even know this person online through gaming, which is what I just heard. Definitely, there is someone here trying to figure out how to make the first move because it seems like there has been a pause or a significant change. Now, part of the reason they held back was because they cared too much about what other people said. Let's be honest, a lot of times when you are in divine connections and you are happy, people do not like happy people. That is one thing I have realized, even living in Florida, me being happy bothers people, even if I am hiding inside. They have no idea that I am over here, trying to decipher the Da Vinci Code while battling, the demons in the corner. It is not fun, so just let me be happy when I am outside. There is something with this person where they cared a lot about external opinions, and I think they were listening to others regarding some perception of you. This could even be about your appearance. Perhaps you have a Venus and Taurus placement. You look very attractive, or your energy is just majestic. I feel like we are at Disneyland watching that parade where Mickey comes out looking majestic in that blue, sparkly cape. It's something about you where you're very different. But I also think what this person was also worried about was whether or not they had enough to give you or they had enough to offer you. Because the way that they're viewing you right now is they're realizing that you have very strong values. You are somebody that needs to be in a committed relationship because that is your value. And if somebody is not going to offer you what you deserve, then you just won't be with anybody. It's something about this person beginning to understand either why you've held back for a period of time or even why you're alone. For some of you, it's weird. There's people that are questioning, like, why are they single or why are they alone? They're attractive, they have a great job, they're kind of weird. So there's something here coming in where this person was caring a lot about what other people said. Whether that's the fact that they had certain attachments to possessions or people, or they just cared a lot about what other people think. Now, here's also what I'm gathering with this as well. But your person is very possessive over you. And I think that's something that's gonna surprise you. I'm also getting too that there is an impulsive energy. I want to reach out to you, but I care what people are gonna say. So, this is also them saying, "Look, if you're gonna tell your friends what I said, I need to do it right. I need to do it in a manner where I come out on top." This is also coming in almost as like a Mars and Aries. This is somebody that's taking control, but it is a very impulsive energy. I am going to be honest with you. And you may feel when this person says something that it's something relatively new or it is something that is completely different. But again, I also feel like with this person, here's this confession card coming in. I want to have a healthier relationship with myself so I can with you. They could have even gone back and thought about the people that they had in the past and things that they said, right? For example, the one thing my dad always taught me was if more than one person are saying the same thing about you, then that's the common denominator. Here's an example. I'm putting myself on blast. I'm not a very emotional person. So, in relationships that I've been in, they've said, I'm not emotional, I'm cold. Okay. So, I really tried to work on that because if more than one person is saying it, then obviously it's an issue. So it's something with this person where they needed to address certain things that they knew wouldn't fly when it came to you. And I feel like for some of you, you could either be very accident prone or your person could, it's like they want to make sure that they don't leave anything up to chance. This person is very focused. I'm also getting that they're very, very fixated on the way that you speak, on how, you choose to be authentic, how your authenticity ultimately creates a significant protection for you. And I also feel like this person has been waiting to speak up, but I also get that it is uncomfortable for them to have some type of significant information or some type of significant conversation because they would have to either come out of hiding or approach you. So it's funny because this person also, here's the one thing you don't even realize is how much this person thinks about you. Little do you know, okay, I think about you too a lot. See, a lot of times there could be even moments where you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, I am so embarrassed. Why am I thinking about this person? Why am I thinking about them intimately? Why am I feeling certain things? It's because this person at the same point is doing the same thing. That's why you're feeling the intensity because both of you are being drawn towards one another. I just keep getting overwhelmingly that the more that this person thinks about you or thought about you, it's either encouraging this person to work more or it's encouraging this person to try to fill the rest of their time. Like this is somebody that's really trying to be very highly productive. But I also feel like this is like a Virgo energy where they're very analytical, they're, like, dotting their I's, they're crossing their T's, they're having something organized. For some of you, there could be a date or a dinner. I'm also getting somebody may be ordering you flowers. You may even have flowers show up at your house and you think, "Who sent these? Because I don't know who has access to my house." But this person does because I'm telling you, they're in a place right now where they're very attentive and they really want to demonstrate that they can be superhuman like you too. This is somebody that's a perfectionist. You may be anxious because you're not a perfectionist. Some of you are, though. That's what's funny. You and this person are very similar, even in your wavelength or even in your thought process. Because the thing about you and this person, you may be a procrastinator, right? But with that ADHD and 4 hours of hyper focus or fixation, you can do 8 days worth of work, right? It's something here where this person more so is let's not procrastinate. Let's get it done. So you and them are going to work very well with one another. And I also think that if this person is relatively military as far as like military time, for some of you, you may be dealing or dating somebody that is very militant when it comes to the way that they do things. Or they may be from the military, the army, special forces, services, cop. They could do judo, they could do kickboxing, whatever it is, there's something about this person where they run on a certain schedule. This could be somebody that doesn't sleep a lot. um, that works very hard, but again, it's like they're trying to fill their day with all of this work because they can't stop thinking about you. It's like this person wants to know everything about you. They want to know about your friends. They want to know about your family. This is somebody that is sitting there and I wish we could be together right now. But they're just sitting here going, I keep thinking about them and wanting to be with them. Why am I just not being with them? Why am I waiting? I wish we could be together right now. This is somebody that also could have a significant abandonment wounding, whether that's from a mother or a father figure. So they want to make sure that before they jump, they want to make sure that there's a lake and it's not a 2-foot kiddie pool, right? It's something here about this person taking this significant leap of faith, but in the leap of faith that they are taking, they're beginning to realize certain things about themselves. Maybe they didn't realize beforehand. I know it's not you, it's me. Okay? So you could be somebody where you're like, "Look, I don't care what people say. Hey, let's give them something to talk about." Isn't that Beyonce? "Let's give them something to talk." You're the only person I can be vulnerable with, even when I don't want to. I'm telling you, this is somebody that is sitting there going, "You're perfect for me. You're the only person that I feel like could really understand me. You're the only person I really wanna be with." And I feel like I can be vulnerable with you because there's something here with this where you don't like being in groups either. I don't know why. It's almost like you're not trying to keep up with the Joneses because you are the Joneses. And that doesn't have to be even in money. It's just your energy in general. You set the tone. You're not worried about what anyone next to you is doing. You're very focused and you're very fixated on, your family, your job, whatever your spirituality, wherever you are going. This is also somebody that could have recently spoken to your family or they want to talk to your family. I do want to be a part of your family. This is somebody that has really sat here and thought about everything and in every way that they would want to be with you. I'm also getting that your desire to not fit into social groups is impressive because for you, you could hide your energy or you could have cloaked it in a sense, but it's not because you're insecure, it's because the right person gets access to that energy. Your energy isn't meant for everyone. Think about it when you come over or you go over to somebody's house, you're gonna eat. More than likely, they're gonna cook something. They're gonna, entertain, right? You're gonna get the good silverware, okay, the fine china, right? No more paper plates. It's something like with this person where I just feel like they want to show you their best and they want to be able to show your family and your friends that as well. For some reason, they're really worried about either somebody not liking them. I don't know why. This is even somebody that's ready to move in. For some of you, this is them traveling. They could live in a different country, in a different state. This is also somebody that's been thinking about proposing to you. You may, for some of you. I feel like you'd be surprised, but not that surprised because you'd be over here like, "Well, I knew I met you for a reason. I knew I felt your energy for a reason." It's something here about this person's energy where you just automatically know. I'm I know that you're significant. I know that somehow, some way in the universe, right? I'm in my feelings. Maybe it's bad timing or maybe the timing was off, but I feel like you guys know that this person is meant to be somebody very significant in your life. And they feel that very strongly, but I'm also feel like they're really worried about whether or not you feel the same way. For some of you, you could have said something to them about their previous relationship and they just weren't honest about it. This is also somebody that feels like their family's not like you. Also, somebody here wants to make sure you understand that he or she is not like you and doesn't matter. I don't know if this person has a significant other or if you saw them with somebody. A Betty Nick. So if he can bowl it up, it's not baseball. He claims he that on that was help is his arm ist quote shorter as on the luck and rum if you do not let him. Hans present communication considered to auto lose by Kaz, the lawless manta, who will shans. By some But it's like this person just wants to reiterate that's not somebody of importance, and that's not somebody that they're planning on have, come in between the 2 of you. Because this person is sitting here saying, "This is different with you. It's different with you." It's more than just a lust situation. It's more than just a relationship. It's something where this person feels very spiritually tethered to you no matter what they do, no matter how many times they try to stop thinking about you, they can't. But again, at the same point, they know that they need to emotionally express this to you and be able to open up and express how they feel freely. And they feel like that's the only way that I'm going to be able to make an impressionable mark on their heart. This is somebody that really does want to imprint. It's almost like, those cattle. For some of you, you may be into cattle or into farming, but it's something about the cattle prods, where you freeze it those. It's like this person wants to have that on your heart. Not in like a bad way though, but it's like they just want to know that there's space for them and that they didn't take too long. I also get with this person, they're a little bit anxious for some reason. They're really nervous to approach you. For some of you, this is somebody that's been watching you for a period of time. This is also somebody that feels like you deserve a lot better than whatever is going on. You were the best thing in my life. Or this is even somebody understanding that in addition to everything that they have going on, having you in their life, it will be the best thing for them. This is also somebody that wants to come see you. They want to come touch you. They want to come smell you. But this is somebody also that is sitting there and I'm really trying to get my stuff together before I come towards you. And that's because this person is contemplating if they should send a message or if they shouldn't. Because you know what I know what's crazy is, like, this person knows that you and them together, that you guys would be this significant power couple. However, this person almost writes like a doctor too. I don't know why, but I feel like either they have very perfect, proper writing or they write like chicken scratch. I don't know why that's coming in. This could be a doctor or it could be somebody that's a psychiatrist, psychologist, it could be this. I don't know why, it's something about them. I also feel like they're writing down their thoughts. Okay, this is somebody that keeps writing down what to say. This is also somebody that wants to come forward and they want to apologize. I'm planning on apologizing. Because this is also somebody that doesn't want to let you go. And the other thing about you is that you give this person a feeling that they struggle to put into words, right? And I also think that your energy, whether you like it or not, this person is manifesting you, this person is observing you in a way that you may or may not realize, right? I also feel like if somebody made a bad choice, like let's say they chose somebody else over you, um, they feel like that was the worst thing that they could have ever done. They feel like they made a really, really poor decision. You give me that feeling I struggle to put into words. I'm obsessed with you. Look at this. I feel like, though, you want to know what's crazy? I feel like this person's friends think they're nuts, or this person's friends or family are like, what do you mean you're going to do this? What do you mean? You're telling me that you actually are obsessed with the collective? I thought that you didn't feel like this. This is also somebody that could have had very deep feelings for you, but they didn't want to acknowledge it or they didn't want to. It's like they didn't want their friends to know because it's something here about being too emotional. It's like this person wasn't ready to completely freely express the way that they feel and be emotionally honest with their friends, but now they're beginning to understand that they weren't mindful for what that did, right? Their friend said, "Hey, do you like the collective? Like, what's going on?" And they're like, "No, no, 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 that's nothing. Oh, yeah, that's just my friend. Oh, yeah, we just do business." Or, "Oh, I work with them or I train with them or whatever." It's like they tried to suppress or they tried to pretend that they didn't have these strong feelings for you in the way that they did. But I also think that they're beginning to understand how they're aware that that really did, in particular, if you are somebody that is very spiritual, you pick up on conversations where you either could have a feeling, you could hear it, it could be a multitude of things, where there could be a point where you're like, "You keep playing games, and I don't think you're serious because this person didn't want other people to know how curious they were." There's a lot of unseen factors here also in this love story. This is somebody I feel like that knows that you've either been with each other in this life already, or this is somebody I feel like this person is anxious. But what I was gonna say to you is this is also somebody that you've had multiple past lives with because of this infinite wheel. True love and romance. You're here to embrace love in various forms, and the love you are searching for is close by. You must first release an old relationship to welcome new love. And again, there is one other card, which is divine union partnership, soul contract. So, this is somebody that you've already had a soul contract with. This is somebody that you're destined, and it is a divine bond that is getting ready to blossom because there's a lot of love between the two of you. And whether this is a partner or romantic love, like this is somebody that you're going to have a significant, profound connection with. And it's going to be almost magnetic where you and them, it's like you know that that person is significant. You know that that energy is right for you and it's meant for you. And I also feel like there could be somebody here that's passed on and it could be a masculine energy, okay, that's really guiding you to this person or guiding this person to you. It could be a father that's passed on, an uncle or a grandfather. I'm getting overwhelmingly, this person also is either they always look single or you always look single. But part of the thing is with them, why they never taken relationships serious is because they were looking for that perfect love, that old-fashioned love is what I just heard, where it's like your best friend and your lover and your business partner and the one that you have amazing, intimacy with. It's like everything all in one. Like Whitney Houston says, "I'm every woman and it is what it is," right? Like it's something about you where you check all the boxes, but not only do you check the boxes, you make them feel a certain way that they never have before. And I think that with this person, it makes them feel a bit unsafe. I also get that they do want to reach out and they do want to communicate. Now, for some of you, this person really wants to have a conversation. Now, they feel like they owe you some type of explanation because you only know a bottom or a small portion about them. So they want to reach out to you. This could be on social media. This is Mercury and Sagittarius. So this is very upbeat. And the thing about this communication is it's going to make you feel good, right? And this communication, it's Jupiter, right? Anytime you have Jupiter energy, it's expansive. This is a conversation where you're going to have with this person, or you're going to have this conversation, and it's going to expand on your mindset. It's going to expand the way that you view this person, the way that you communicate, and the way that you and this person go back and forth. It's like you're pinging off of each other in a way that they've never had before. And I also am getting two for this week. It is going to be very, very significant, in particular when it does come to your house of values. Okay, your second house, which is all associated with Taurus, all right, focusing on material and physical possessions. This could be somebody that you work with, or they could even communicate like, hey, I have money for you, or hey, I have a job for you. I want your expertise. But this is somebody that also wants to let you know how much they value you, that you are somebody that they really do appreciate and that they value. I'm also getting with Moon in Sagittarius. This is somebody that also keeps watching you alone and they're asking themselves, like, why are they always alone? Now, the Nine of Wands to me also represents kind of the wild horse that doesn't want to be caged in. It's like, look, I'll come back to the barn every night to sleep, but I don't want a bedtime. Okay. I want to do what I want to do. So I feel like this person was also wants to communicate to you that they kept their distance until they could get their money, right? Which is also going to give you a completely different perspective here, Pisces Aquarius energy, because I'm also getting that whatever this person is going to say to you with why they kept their distance. This could be because of a job. or somebody that they were working with, like they didn't want you to get mixed up in something. But also, there's something here where there was a little bit of lying or mind games, and you may have a different perspective because Venus in Aquarius, that is a non sexual energy. So that's somebody that will purposely hold back intimacy in order to play mind games, right? But you're gonna have a different perspective of these mind games, I feel like, or why this person was silent. And you may even feel like this person was playing to win. What were they trying to win, though? The Five of Pentacles in reverse has to do with their money. It's like what this person doesn't, it's like they didn't want you to detach from them. And they also were trying to see like if you were talking to other people. This person also could have discernment for that. It's almost like this person was playing mind games or even just playing games in general to see what you were gonna do. Okay, if I stop talking to the collective, are they gonna go back to an ex? Are they going to do this? Are they going to do this? It's almost like this person's I care about what people think. It's almost like this person's friends and family or whoever, they were very focused on what you did for work or your value. It's almost like people had discernment for your value. It could be because of how you look or because of what you do. If you're somebody that's very spiritual, a lot of people don't take it serious. I mean, that's just the reality. We could lie to one another and pretend like people do, but they don't. They don't take it serious until they've had their awakening. And like I say to everybody, I'm going to tell you something right now, and you may not understand it, but eventually you will. And when you do, more than likely it'll be a little bit too late, and you're going to understand exactly what I said and why I said it. This is somebody where whatever it was, whether it was the way that you look, your body, if you lost weight, gained weight, the way that you physically look, it's something here where they felt like this person was almost attracted to you based on the way that you looked. And they felt like this is just an impulsive energy, you just wanna be intimate with them. That's why this person has purposely kept their distance from, they could have even said that there was a love spell or that through intimacy, if you have been intimate with this person, that's why you know they're obsessed with you, when in reality, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that you and them can have the potential or the possibility to be something great because you and them are soul families. Even if, let's say, you're Russian and this person is Mexican, right? Believe it or not, your soul could have been Mexican in another life, and that person could have been Russian, right? It's something here about your vibration. It's this person. They know that you're here, that you were contracted to be here to help support them, to help them grow, to help them on this mission. And that's why this person now has taken the time. They could have taken 9 weeks to watch you. They could have been watching you for a period of time. There's something here about this time, and they've just been very fixated and focused on watching you. And you may feel like this person was playing games, but what you didn't know is that they wanted to talk to you more than what you realized. But it was the fact that there was discernment about what value you brought to them. That's something that their friends and family were talking about. Now, I'm gonna be respectful here. You know, every time I say respectfully, I mean it in the opposite way. But seriously, why do somebody's friends and family think they have any say in what you're doing or what you're not doing? Honestly, it sounds like they need to go grab a book, find a little nook, and figure out why they're so obsessed with your life. Because that's what it feels like. It's like they wanted to reach out to you, but all these people were talking about you. And who knows, maybe some of it was lies. So now this person's just sitting there like, wait, hold up. You said all of that about them, and now I'm finding out it's all lies? Only for them to realize that you're actually a part of their soul family. Like, how wild is that? What you don't realize is that this person has an ace of pentacles for you. Big, solid offer. Okay, so let's see this ace of pentacles, right? Aces are like pure raw energy. It's all masculine energy, all about action. You know, the thing with this energy is it's a big opportunity to invest in something. This is what I always say, and people get all like offended when I say it, but you reap what you sow. If you take the time to nourish your crops, you'll have corn to feed you through the winter. But if you're lazy and don't do anything, your crops won't grow, right? It's the same with this Ace of Pentacles. You've got a seed, and whatever you do with it, if you plant it, water it, nurture it, it'll grow and give you abundance. But if you keep that seed in your pocket, good luck with that Jack and the Beanstalk, right? Nothing's going to happen. You'll be sitting there with your friends wondering why nothing's moving. And I feel like this person is starting to understand that now. So, what's their energy like right now? How do they feel? They're working hard on themselves, and we've seen that in the reading before, right? They're really focused on becoming a better version of themselves. Now, what's their energy like towards the people around them, like their friends and family? Oh, look at this. They're telling them to shut the hell up. They're really like, I didn't ask for your opinion. Whoever this person is, they're getting kind of spicy. They're saying, let me get this straight. You lied or you knew the truth but didn't say anything. You stopped me from offering the collective this Ace of Pentacles because you lied. This is big energy, and I'm feeling like this person's getting frustrated with the people around them. They want to break free from whatever's been holding them back. So what did they say about the collective to their friends and family? Well, they're focused on your social status and like your looks. It could be something like your career, your reputation. It's like they didn't understand it before, they were confused about it. But honestly, I'm like, why does that even matter to them? Right? Unless they were just trying to hop on your coattails or something. But deep down, I think this person realized you've probably got a bigger social status than they did. You just don't brag about it. You're not out here showing off. So you're like, believe whatever you want. I'm not out here chasing a lie. Not today, Satan. Now let's talk about this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like a huge offer is coming in. What's this person's energy toward you romantically? They're like really ready. There's something about them. They're saying, you're perfect for me. And they really want to talk to you about something. There's something they've heard or something that was said that they want to clear up. Their energy is really loving. And then the twin flame card comes out. There's so much heart energy expanding here. Like their heart's just opening up. Because of that, they can't just stay quiet anymore. They're ready to communicate. Now, have you ever seen that movie Nell, where they create their own little weird language? It's kind of like that. This person's been keeping things in, and now they're finally ready to speak. What action are they going to take? Ooh, Action Jackson's coming in hot. Divine connection right here. They're like, listen, baby, you're in my social status now. I'm sorry for all the stuff I messed up. I'm gonna rub your feet, put on that love oil, and make you mine. I got you. Now, what's the collective's advice if they want to be with this person? Well, the advice here is interesting. It's about culture. You might come from a different background, race, class, or ethnicity. It's something about the way you were raised and finding that happiness within yourself. Honestly, I've learned a lot when it comes to asking for advice. Like, if you ask for advice and they give it to you, but you don't listen, that's when things go sideways. Trust me, I've been there. You'll be thinking, oh, I'm going to test this. And then, boom, it's like you've gone the wrong way and missed an opportunity. So, when this advice comes in, make sure you take it seriously because if not, the aftermath could be a little gnarly. Just trust the process and follow the guidance. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Honestly, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.